So we have 2 episodes left of Sora No Method, but Noel has already disappeared at the end of this episode. So, do we really need 2 episodes to actually have our characters move on and move past Noel? That's just my question. I'm just going to do a quick theory real quick for what the last 2 episodes most likely are going to be about. Next episode's going to be the after events of what happened to Noel, for instance, her disappearance, most likely, all the characters moving on. And then the last episode, most likely, will be Noel coming back. I'm calling it right now. I'm willing to place money on it. I'm willing to place money, that's exactly what's going to happen. So, overall, this episode, very adorable. It was a very, very adorable episode of Sora No Method. I will not put the series down. Get me those Anohana type vibes, especially with Noel disappearing. It's everything I pretty much pictured since almost the very beginning of the series that most likely would happen. And honestly, we can't really feel bad for Noel, or sadness, because she's just moving on to help other people. So, I really don't feel necessarily sad for Noel disappearing. I feel more happy, because she gets to continue to help other people out. And so, this ending technically is actually a very happy and good ending. Not really a sad, depressing ending. It's actually a happy ending because Noel actually continues to be able to do her job instead of being held down by these selfish kids, pretty much. Or Shione, pretty much. So, let's just actually talk about this episode. Personally, I don't like how the execution was up to this point, to Noel disappearing, because I don't like, like I've said many times, I just don't like the way the petty drama was handled. I don't. And we find out the real wishes of all the characters. Now, this is one thing that really kind of, like, ugh. The wishes of all the characters, supposedly, or where they wanted to stay as friends. They want to continue to stay as friends. They wanted to love each other for the rest of their lives, stuff like that. Pretty much they just wanted to stay as friends. That was the wish that every single individual wanted them wish for. When they were doing saucer, please come down, pretty much. And so, here's the thing. If they needed a wish to actually stay as friends, and they were already having problems with this fucking drama that was petty enough, they're not real friends to begin with. Like, if they couldn't stay together after that little petty drama they had for the majority of this series already, then they weren't true friends. I still don't think they are. I mean, for this episode and the last episode to begin off to where all of them are just trying to force drama onto us, where like, oh, we're not going to be friends because Noel is going to be disappearing. I'm like, it's not a bad thing. I don't know why they're acting like she's going to die. It's just like, the way they tried to spoon feed us this drama, I'm like, no, I personally don't like that way the execution of this drama was, because let's really look at the execution of what led up to this point of the series for Noel to disappear. Noel's entire goal was to get them to all come together, see the meteor shower, become friends, she gets to disappear, and move on to go help other people. That was Noel's entire goal. But let's look at the drama of what Noel really had to fix. Yuzuki. Yuzuki as a character, pretty much, she caused majority of the problems, but not as much as Shione, but Yuzuki caused a lot of problems, especially the problems with Nonoka. The entire issues of the bitch slap that not freaking Yuzuki did to Nonoka, oh hell no. Like, fuck no. Like, hell no. I've already said my griefs multiple episodes back of how I felt about Yuzuki's execution with her drama. And then we get Shione. Shione's entire drama was no. The reason why the drama was not good with Shione was because of the mother situation. I've already said that too. Do I even need to get into the reason with Shione's mother situation? But what makes it even worse is she started the issues with telling everybody about Noel disappearing, which in turn led into the drama at the end of last episode and the beginning of this episode, and pretty much up to the very point of this episode's ending. Don't get me wrong, I love the episode's ending with the music. The music was beautiful, animation looked fucking amazing, it looked great. But Shione was a thorn in the side of this series until the point Noel disappeared. Like, she had petty drama until Noel was disappearing. I don't like that. I don't at all. But honestly, these kids, the drama between them is just so fucking petty. Like, oh my god. But the drama in this is just something you would see little freaking 9-year-olds bickering about. And supposedly they need a wish to form their bonds of their friendship again. And if this breaks up friendships with this little petty-ass drama, then they're not friends to begin with. That is my thoughts on this. I'm like, are you kidding me? Anyways, we'll have to see how next week's episode is, because it's probably going to be what I envision. Most likely, we're going to have it where the entire episode's the after events of Noel's disappearance. Noel's most likely going to appear at the end of the episode. We're going to have a cliffhanger, then the last episode will be Noel pretty much living with everybody. So, we'll have to see. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.